In the studio with Debbie and Martyn. They're going to be telling us all about the Environment Agency here at the Monday Night Community Show. So good evening, Martyn.
Hello.
Firstly, could you tell us a little bit about your role at the Environment Agency?
Yeah, I'm part of a management team which is based at Bobbin, near Sittingbourne. Specialist team member is my title. I've worked for the EA and its predecessors for over 24 years, and my role is I support the manager in organising and running a team of 12 field team workers, and I also provide technical advice on light construction and maintenance on the seawalls and main river networks.
How often do you deal, or much do you deal with flooding?
Yeah, in all events we have to respond to all flooding alerts. We respond to them all. Water levels are monitored electronically by telemetry systems, and once an alarm has been raised, our incident response team are notified, and then we have weather warning systems in place and often deploy a team to high risk areas like pre-heavy rainfall before it actually starts to rain, to inspect the outfalls and grills, making sure there are no blockages and the water remains free flowing.
Could you tell us a little bit about what you do at the Environment Agency for us?
I support Martyn in his role. I've been working for the agency for 2 years now, and I'm studying a degree in environmental studies, and my role in the agency alongside Martyn is identifying areas in need of maintenance, and I'm preparing work plans with considerations to health and safety. I basically provide safe working methods for our field team members.
What are your maintenance programmes?
Our maintenance programmes are quite restricted. We're controlled mostly by weather conditions and biodiversity, Natural England and many other conservation groups. We work on areas that need repair. The seawalls, we try to repair them like for like materials. The seawalls have all got different facings and different structures, and we try and maintain it the same. Seawalls are mowed to provide better visual inspections of the condition and to create grassroots growth to prevent damage from overtopping. The actual watercourses themselves have a very strict regime. We try and keep to a 20% vegetation left in the channels to help provide habitat for the wildlife. We also try and maintain some vegetation on the banks to create what we call a channel of vegetation for the wildlife to live in. We avoid weed clearing watercourses that provide good habitat and that doesn't cause a threat to flooding.
Martyn, what does pre-incident response training cover?
The response training is held usually once a month with all the team, and we practice constructing sandbag walls, installing demountable sea defences. We also visit areas at risk and practice installing floodboards. And we have in the past visited other areas in the county to see how they deal with high risk areas in case we have to deploy our team in other areas. All air and plant equipment is checked and serviced monthly, and we all attend regular pollution training that deal with spillages, and we also operate practice closures to Queenborough Barrier.
Do you monitor beach erosion?
Yes, there are areas where shingle levels have changed, and it's monitored monthly. Sheerness is a part of it, and sea salt at the moment. Conservation is monitored by the biodiversity team. Our team are fully aware of conservation requirements in each area. Updated conservation information is regularly cascaded to the staff from other conservation groups and the agency biodiversity team.
Debbie, where are you based? What do you cover, and how many people in the team?
We're based at Bobbin, and we cover the sea wall from Rochester Bridge to Herne Bay and the Isle of Sheppey, although some of the areas are managed by the local councils. There are 14 members of staff at the Swell Depot. These are made up of 9 team members, 3 lead team members, 1 specialist, which is Martyn, and a team leader.
What do you cover?
The agency has a vision for the environment, creating a better place for people and the wildlife for present and future generations. We want to enhance the environment for the wildlife, improve and protect inland and coastal waters, limit and adapt to climate change, and reduce flood risk to people and properties. To help us achieve these, we have many different departments within the agency.
Debbie, now I understand you want to cover the Queenborough Barrier operation on a high tide.
Yeah, we have to close the barrier when the tide reaches the height of 3 metres. This happens when a high-pressure weather system occurs over the North Sea, causing a surge generally on top of a high tide. Our team is contacted by the incident management team, which operate 24-hour, 7-day standby system. The barrier is manned by 2 members of staff and is ready to be closed if the tides reach the maximum height. The Queenborough Barrier generally closes in cooperation with the Thames Barrier and the Dartford Creek Barrier.